All right, we're getting ready to start. If you could get settled in, I'm going to shut the lights off in the back so you don't freak out here in a minute. This is an outstanding problem to have staying only. It is absolutely packed outside too. So we will take a short, like one band getting off the stage, one getting coming back on in between, but we're not going to turn the lights on during that. Maybe it's here. We will try to do as quickly as possible to do that. So, we have 5 seats here in front, I think. Okay, there's 3 up here, or 5 over here in front. 5.
This is important. That's what's working.
Good afternoon. Thank you for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. This is a special event for us. Every band has worked really hard for this. I tell them it's a celebration of their hard work on this semester. And the 6th graders, well, each group works really hard, but I feel like you'll probably notice the most difference with our 6th graders from how they sounded at the middle of September to now. Those of you at home know what sounds I'm talking about. So our first piece is Rolling Along. What's cool about this is because this is the first, what I say, when they become 6th grade band members, because it doesn't have the notes written in for them, and it's the first song that they should recognize. So here is Rolling Along. Very good, 6th grade. So you survived your first one. You did well. I'm Ms. Fletcher. I am one of the band directors here in Purcell. This is my 6th year here, and like I say every year, and I mean it every year, I'm very blessed to teach here. And what's cool about 6th grade band is Mr. Hilger and myself both get to teach it. So Mr. Hilger will be conducting the next few lines. Mr. Hilger. Thanks.
It's been a lot of fun with these students. They have been really working hard through this year. And they haven't been nervous at all for this. And I'm saying that on all honesty. They're like, we're not nervous. Then they get here and they're like, oh. But they are doing a very good job. That piece that you just listened to was Woodwinds Brass Percussion, so you could hear each group, and that's the first time they really got to play a piece like that. I'm going to do one more, and then Ms. Fletcher's going to come out for the last two. And I will say this too, it is outstanding that we were able to teach these young individuals together as a group, and then we also separate our classes. We had, at the beginning of the year, we had 50 students in sixth grade band, which was our most ever, and we've gone down to 46 because we've had a couple kids move. Well, actually, 4 kids moved. It's still the biggest group we've had. It's just an outstanding thing for us. And so these are great young individuals, and they're becoming great band students. Here is line 31. See if you recognize. Before our last two pieces with the sixth grade band, I would like to acknowledge the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade bands because they do a fundraiser every year where they sell the dragon ornaments. And we're still working on the final count and after all the prizes have been given out because they sold the most that any group has sold. And they have raised at least over $2,800 for the junior high band. It's so cool. It was so amazing. Like I had to order more ornaments. I said, maybe you order more ornaments, and I did. So that was great. The 6th grade band had we had a top seller in 6th grade band, which was Ethan Gray. And we had a class competition between 6th grade versus 7th grade versus 8th grade, percentage-wise, who can sell the most ornaments. And it was down to the wire. And they knew that they had to turn in the money to get credit for all of them. I mean, even some poor grandmas are not going to get the ornaments because they're like, well, my grandma didn't give me the money. So I got to get this prize. So they know, and they're trying to be responsible. But we still have a few left in grandma's one.
But the sixth grade band ended up selling the most percentage-wise, so very good. In January, they did, to say it's an ice cream sundae party is like way small of what it really is. I promise them I'll make my Oreo bonbons for them, and I make enough for each of them to have 4 or 5. I make 4 pans of brownies. They get anything you could want on ice cream. Mr. Hilber and I get to spoil them. We go to Walmart and throw in anything we can. I'm like, you really think kids are gonna like that? And then they do. So whatever they want on ice cream sundae, because they work so hard, they deserve it. Our last 2 lines are Doodle All Day, and then I say our concert finale for the 6th graders with Jingle Bells. Great job, 6th grade. Okay, at this time, we are going to switch bands. If you are able to stay for the entire concert, I'll kind of say this each time. Each band really deserves as big an audience as possible. So if you can't stay, I've already talked to Mr. Hilbert that he can't talk very much. So hopefully, we'll cooperate on that. And I'll do my best as well. So 6th graders, you may carefully leave the stage. 7th grade band, please make your way up.
Good job, boys! Great joy!
Right.
We're 6th grade!
It is my pleasure to introduce the Purcell 7th grade band. Just like each group, they've worked really hard, and I feel like we've come a long way since the beginning of the year. And here is their opener, A Christmas Proclamation. Great job, 7th grade. In this class, we actually had a tie for the top ornament seller. Would Gabby and Tori please stand, who are our top sellers? Very good job. We also started some new instruments in the 7th grade band. Eva actually moved in, but we usually start horn in the 7th grade, and Eva started on horn. Emily, Matthew, and Sammy started on saxophones. Cheyenne and Mary Rose started on bass clarinet. We have a few switched to baritone. Nick switched, Thad, we're typical baritone players. Andrew is Thad and Nick. And we also have Taylor Dismuth on the bassoon. This is the first time to have a bassoon in the 7th grade band. And she's really worked hard. It's an intricate instrument, but she's done a good job, as well as everybody that's switched instruments. In the 7th grade, you have the opportunity to try out for an honor band. In 7th grade is always the most nerve-wracking because you don't have to show them videos, we can give them instruction booklets, but until they go through that audition process, they don't quite know how it works. So 7th grade is we always try to encourage them to do it. Even if you don't make it, just getting through it is a good experience. So if you tried out for Swanda, please stand up. We were lucky enough, it was very difficult to make the honor bands, and we were lucky enough to have 2 make it. Annabelle and Taylor. Now we're going to play Feliz Navidad or Fleas on My Dog. And yes, they actually believed me that was a translation. Very proud of this group. I keep telling them, like, you really got what it takes, and I'm really excited to take them to contest next semester, because they've already started working hard and filling in those weird parts and learning new things. And it's always a transition in 7th grade because we're not all playing the same parts like in 6th grade, so we start playing different parts, and it's hard to get that together, but they're very bright children. Our last piece is March of the Magical Toys, and they said that they could be festive if they'd like for this piece, so if you want to put their Santa hat. Okay, March of the Magical Toys. Awesome job. Okay, 7th grade, you may exit the stage safely, please. And 8th grade band and 7th grade percussionist. You can come on up.
You guys want to over the phone?
My hand to hold on. Yeah, you're pretty good.
It is now my pleasure to introduce the 8th grade band with the 7th grade percussionists. Getting a round of applause. We have 4 percussionists in the 8th grade band, but the pieces, 2 of the pieces that I picked called for a lot of percussion. So I thought, might as well ask 7th grade percussion if they'd like to join us. So our teachers have helped out with coming to rehearsal with us during school, so we didn't have to have outside of school rehearsal. And we put it together. Our first piece is Fanfare Noah. The next piece, a Christmas canon, is always a struggle because when I first pass it out, they look at it and they're like, Miss Fletcher, I think we have to get this to sixth grade man. There's a lot of like full notes, and ice in this case, God and half notes. This is really easy for us. And then after we start playing, we start realizing, oh, it's more about the musicality than it's about the technique. So it's fun to put this piece together. They've worked really hard. This is a Christmas canon. This group also sold a lot of ornaments and our top seller for the 8th grade and overall 6th, 7th, and 8th grade was Kelsey. Go ahead and stand up, Kelsey. Kelsey also brought me $70 in quarters. But the money was all there, so she got credit for it. We also had quite a few 8th graders try out for SWABA, and it's like 7th grade starts your first year. 8th grade, you go against 8th and 9th graders, so the music is considerably harder. And then when you get in high school, it's even harder when you're a sophomore. So if you audition for SWABA, please stand up. Be recognized. And we have Brandon, Dixie, and Turkey, can stand up. They were selected. Very good job. Before we do our last piece, I want to thank you for attending our concert. The high school band has prepared some awesome music, so I hope that you're able to stick around for that as well. Thank you for buying organs. Thank you for helping with the bake sale out there. Thank you for encouraging your kids to practice at home and contacting me. They do receive extra credit if they stay for the whole concert, so they're not just leaving. They do receive that extra credit if they're able to stay. All the support that we get from parents is incredible. And we also have an incredible administration. I look forward to going to conventions with my other band or friends and get to brag about how awesome we have my band. My principal totally supports that. I can go into my superintendent's office and talk to her, and I feel very comfortable. And not everybody has that, so we are very, very blessed. If you could please give them all a round of applause. We are doing something a little different for this last piece. So here we go. Awesome job. I've been asking around, hey, do you have any buckets? Do you have any what for? And I'm like, tell me I can't have fun. I can have fun. So, great job, guys. You definitely picked the
That it's important. They stay calm.
I love you, baby!
Dave.
Where?
Your seat's right here. Stay. Oh, there's cameras here.
Good afternoon again. This is the high school band. It's 9th through 12th grade, and they have had a great year already, and we're looking forward to having a great rest of our year. We'll talk more about that later. Thank you for staying, and this is Carol Overdose.
since you can go on 26 weeks.
As they are switching over, the next piece we're going to play is Sleigh Ride. And I've been here, this is my 11th year. And nothing against my past bands or Miss Fletcher's past bands. I see a lot of alumni here. We have tried to, I should say that. No, but I'm serious. We have tried to do this every once in a while. It's the original one that you hear on the radio. And we haven't done it. And this year we are. Okay? It's not going to be perfect. But it's just really cool to see the growth of the band program. And it starts with 6th grade. And that's why we wanted the 6th graders, the 7th graders, and the 8th graders to come and stay for this part too, is each level gets harder and they see the music they get to play. And so without further ado, Sleigh Ride. Next three pieces, some you'll recognize, some you won't. Hopefully recognize them all. And just like in sixth grade, it's really, really cool that we're able to have two band directors in the high school band. And the reason why we're doing what we're doing is because of sixth grade, seventh, and eighth grade, but also having two of us. Be conducted by Ms. Fletcher. All right, before we get to the last one, Got a lot of thank yous, a lot of recognition to do really quick, and then as much as we come out and talk about, so give them a break, and you get to hear me. Hey, I haven't talked much. I'll change that. As in 7th and 8th grade, you also have swabbed in the upperclassmen in the high school band, and we had a lot of kids audition. If you auditioned for Swabbed Honor Band, please stand up. We have on the back, you can see it, when you hear your name, all stand up. If I got one wrong, maybe then. Hannah Bayless, Emma Berry, Kinsey Huff, Katie Maris, Lexi Sackett, Ryan Bayless, Baby Huff, Cody Long, Cassie Richardson, Alexander Sharpman. Did I get your name right? Yes. Okay. Let's see. Sally Berry. Sorry, Sally Berry. Almost missed you. Nick Gonzalez. Cheyenne Andrew. Stephanie Johnson. And Carson McLean. And Gregory Ford. Sorry, man. Appreciate it. My fault. Okay, give them another round. What's been really cool, this is by far the most we've ever had, 7th through 12th grade. We have a total of 21 students make Swabbed this year, so it's a really great honor. Also, Ms. Fletcher is president-elect of Swabbed, so that's really cool too. She'll be in charge of the top band this year and in charge of the whole organization next year. So, thank you to the administration. I know some of you are here, and thank you to students. Don't thank them. Thank you to parents, and thank you to family and friends. Without you guys, this entire concert would not be possible. To the administration, thank you so much for everything you do and dealing with us coming into the office all the time. Whether it's fun or fun games, just something that we have to take care of. So it is a great honor to go up to honor bands when we get to see other band directors and we say how great administration we have, and that is, live. We talk about that all the time, and it's really cool. Next, we have 4 people to recognize. First, I'm going to recognize Mackenzie Shine. Please stand up. Mackenzie has made All-State Choir, so give her a round of applause. So that is a really big honor. She will be going January 18th through somewhere there, 17, 18, 19, 20, in Tulsa with some other students. We had 3 students make second round All-State. In band making a second round All-State, you have to go through Swabbed. You have to actually Swabbed, you do 2 auditions. And the second audition is for All-State. If you make that cut, then you have to prepare an entire new set of music. And it's really difficult. You have less than a month. We making second round, Kinsey Huff, please stand. Bailey Huff, please stand. And Brian Davis, please stand. And at second round All-State, you actually have to go, for most instruments, you have to go through 2 auditions. First round audition and a second round audition. So they have gone through a total of 4 auditions to get here between Swabbed and August. And we have 2 students made All-State. This is the most we've ever had, and it's been 6 years since we've had an All-State here. Ryan Bayless is 22nd chair clarinet. Band, please stand. And Bailey Huff is 24th chair. This is a huge honor, so give them another round of applause. Okay, guys. They are going to be receiving, as I know Ryan has said this since like 10th grade when we first saw it, I want that ugly jacket. I want it. It's ugly, but I want it. So both Ryan and Bailey will be receiving, and I believe also you will be too, right? All three will be receiving their letter jackets that will have an all-state hat and gold. Yes, they're ugly. But you know what? When you see one of those walk around, you know what it's for. Yeah. So give them all of them another round of applause. I am going to hand the mic over to Ms. Fletcher. Thank you for coming. You have one more piece. It is great to see this many people at the beginning and end of the concert. Thank you so much. Okay, we have not got the prizes. They always rightfully forget something. I forget something. Okay, we know that. It's okay. First place, second place, third place will be determined on Monday. We'll tell you. But okay, third place. You're making me do this right now. That's fine. No, we've actually talked about it. Third place, Matthew Whitney. He had his bass drum at the concert, at the parade, looked like reindeer. He had Santa or Rudolph's nose on it. It was good. His eyes, the eyes were actually made out of music. It was cool. We asked him if he needed to do that. I don't know if he did. Okay, Gregory is second place with the. His was like wrapped totally. It was really close, but you can't help but give first place to a huge snowflake on front of an instrument, and it done well. So first place and second place were both in the mellophone section. First place goes to Sean Childers. And it is a cash award, but I don't have that here. I promise it will be there by Thursday. Yes, it will. I've done better than that. Here's Miss Fletcher. Thanks again for coming.
Yeah, spring concert of next year. This group, this whole year has been rewarding in a whole different way because the current seniors were seventh graders when I got here. So they were the first band that I took them to a contest. It's a smaller contest than what we go to now, but it was still my first group to put together as a band. And the current juniors were my first beginners. And then the sophomores were my first 8th grade band, and then the freshmen were the first group to get a Superior on stage. So it's really cool to see them, even though I miss them, having them all to myself in junior high. But it's really neat to see them making All-State, making second round of All-State, making honor bands, and just to continue to see them grow as young adults is so rewarding. And I know when people say, make sure you stay at a job for 2 or 3 years. And it's totally true. The more you stay, the more invested you are, but it totally pays off. And I'm very, very proud of them, even if I don't always show it. And there's not a lot in this world that we understand, but I do know that these are outstanding young adults, and that if they continue how they're growing, that our future is in good hands. Very, very proud of them. Please give them a round of applause. Okay, let's have some fun.
Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming. And have a good night. Hey, high school band students, we need to load the band truck behind us. Unless we want to go to book day. Okay. Mr. Steenberger, is that okay?